Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, so today we from Group 1 will be presenting about Islamic Financial Services Board. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Azlin. My matrix number 17DIF23F2011. Before we get started, I would like to say thank you for Puan Siti Nasuha, which is known as the lecturer for this kind of subject, which is called Islamic Financial Services, Legal Framework and Governance. So let's get started. So for the second slide, as you guys can see, the overview for this slide is we get through the introduction about Ifsb, issues related to Ifsb, recommendation or solution, and the last part is the conclusion. So I am the first presenter. We will present about introduction and the objectives that come out from the standard setting bodies Ifsb. Let's get started. So as you guys know, the Ifsb established in the Kuala Lumpur for the year 2002 to develop international prudential regulatory standards globally to enhance soundness and stability of Islamic financial system. Ifsb is an international standard setting organization that promotes and enhances the soundness and stability of the Islamic financial services industry by issuing global prudential standards and guiding principles for the industry broadly defined to include banking, capital markets, and insurance sectors. So now we will talk about the objectives of Ifsb. So the main objectives of Ifsb is first, to promote the development of the prudent and transparent Islamic financial services industry through introducing new or adapting existing international standards consistent with Sharia principles. Next, to enhance and coordinate initiatives to develop instruments and procedures for efficient operations and risk management, to encourage cooperation among member countries in developing the Islamic financial services industry, which is the third part objective of that come out from the Ifsb. So the last part is to facilitate training and personal development in skills in areas relevant to the effective regulation of the Islamic financial services industry and related markets. So the next part, we would like to present about issues related to Ifsb. The point that we will then discuss is Ifsb 28, 29 and 30. So I will pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Al-Hadi bin Ibrahim, matric number 17DIF23F2016. So right now I will talk about an issue in Tagaful. So the issue is complex segregation of fund structure. The explanation is, in Tagaful, companies are required to clearly separate participants' funds from shareholders or operators' funds. However, when the fund structure becomes too complex, it can lead to difficulties in oversight and confusion among customers. So the recommendation and solution is, number one is regulatory and supervisory authorities, RSAS, need to play a more active role in monitoring how Tagaful companies operate. Second is, regulation should be tailored to the specific needs of each country, but still aligned with international Islamic finance principle. Number three is, Tagaful company must act fairly and transparently. They should clearly explain how their products work and treat all customers equally. Number 4, an accessible and effective complaint system should be in place. Company must listen to customers' concerns and respond appropriately. And number 5 is when all companies follow clear and consistent standards, public trust in Takaful increase. This strengthens the entire Takaful system and promotes sustainable growth. Lastly, this approach supports innovation while maintaining financial safety and stability. It also helps Takaful operators better understand and prepare for future financial risks. Okay, that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syafiq Izzat bin Ahmad Arif Fadilah. My matric number is 17 DIF 23F 2026. Next, I will continue. My friend talk about third issue. The third issue is a lack of standardized conduct of business practice or COB. Industry is experiencing a significant challenge due to absence of a standardized or consistent framework for supervising conduct of business practice or COB. COB refer to the rules and guidelines that govern how Takaful operator interact with customer, particularly in areas like product disclosure, late sales practice, claims handling, and compliance resolution. Currently, there is no unified approach to COB across jurisdiction. Each country or regulatory authority may interpret and enforce COB requirements differently. As a result, Takaful operator in various regions follow inconsistent practice, which leads to several problems. Firstly, consumers do not enjoy the same level of protection everywhere. In some markets, they may receive clear information and fair treatment, while in others, they might face misleading product information or poor service. Secondly, lack of regulatory clarity creates confusion for operators, especially those working in multiple countries, as they must navigate different rules and expectations. Thirdly, this situation leads to operational inefficiencies, as Takaful providers need to adjust their process to comply with deserved regulation, increasing costs and complexity. Most importantly, without an harmonized COB framework, consumers may face unfair treatment or may not fully understand the product as they are buying, which can undermine trust in the Takaful industry as a whole. Next, to address this issue, regulatory and supervisory authorities should adopt a proportionate and risk-based approach to conduct of business supervision. This means that COB regulation should be tailored to the specific needs and conditions of each jurisdiction, taking into account the size, complexity, and risk profile of the Takaful operator in that market. At the same time, this local framework should be aligned with the international participant set out by Islamic Financial Service Board or Ifsb to ensure consistency and best practice across the industry. Takaful operator should be required to implement clear the transparent business products, treat participants fairly, talk out the product life cycle, and provide effective and accessibility mechanism for resolving customer complaints. This measure help protect consumer, ensure ethical practice, and promote accountability.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm the third person for this presentation. And my name is Ahmad Fahmi bin Syaful Bahwi, and my matrix number is 17 DIF 23F 2008. So for my part, is one of the biggest challenges facing many Islamic financial institutions today is a weak corporate governance. A strong corporate governance framework is essential for any financial institution. It ensures transparency, accountability, and sound decision making. But in many Islamic financial institutions, this framework is not clearly defined. Oversight mechanisms are often missing or poorly implemented. So the internal controls, the system that ensure policies and procedures are followed, may be ineffective or outdated. Even more concerning is the lack of alignment with Islamic ethical principles. These principles emphasize fairness, social justice, and responsibility. Without a strong governance framework, decision making can go unchecked. This can lead to excessive risk taking and poor financial practices. In systematically important institutions, such a weakness can have a serious consequence, leading to instability in the financial system itself. To move forward, Islamic financial institutions must invest in building stronger governance. This includes by strengthening corporate governance. This institution can ensure long-term stability, trust, and success for themselves and the communities they serve. Good governance is not just a policy; it's a principle. So I will pass the conclusion to the last presenter. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hadi Kalish bin Osman and my matric number is 17 DIF 23F 2009. Now I want to present about the conclusion. The success and sustainability of Takaful and Islamic financial institution rely strongly on effective conduct of business, robust corporate governance, and sound solvency practices. The Ifsb 28, Ifsb 29, and Ifsb 30 standards collectively provide a comprehensive framework to strengthen these areas. Ifsb 28 introduced a forward-looking risk-based solvency framework that captures all material risks, including Sharia-related and ITFAN obligations, ensuring financial resilience and protecting participants. Ifsb 29 focus on fair and ethical conduct of business, encouraging transparency, customers' protection, and strong Sharia governance. Meanwhile, the Ifsb 30 emphasizes the importance of both effectiveness, risk management, and accountability in upholding trust and aligning with Islamic principles. Together, these standards guide Takaful institution in building strong Sharia-compliant system that promoting public confidence and support inclusive financial development and fulfill the higher objective, which is maqasid of Islamic finance. That's all from me.